Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angels. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I drive on the streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through the hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses me one day. I never worry, no, that is a lie. I don't ever want to feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever want to feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way, yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's hard to believe that there's somebody out there. It's hard to believe that I'm all alone. At least I ever loved the city she loves me. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I never want to feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever want to feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Yeah, yeah. Under the bridge downtown is where I drew some blood. Under the bridge downtown is where I drew some blood. Under the Bridge by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Under the Bridge by the Red Hot Chili Peppers was released in 1991, and the song is about Los Angeles. The only way to really understand what the song is about, to take it piece by piece and analyze each of its lyrics. So the song is from a narrative perspective, and there's a lot of different types of songs, and there's some songs that focus on the instrumentation of it. There's a lot of songs that focus on rhythmically what's going on. There's a lot that do a lot with music theory. But what Under the Bridge is it's telling a story and it's trying to get this emotion across, as most music should and is a way to convey emotion from an artist. But this one does it lyrically, which is interesting. Which is not to say it doesn't have interesting musical parts, but the song is primarily lyrically central. The first line of the song is "Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner," followed by "Sometimes I feel like my only friend," and then "Is the city I live in the city of angels." That right there, that's already a lot to unpack. So the city of angels is what Los Angeles is commonly referred to as. It's been referred to as the city of angels for just as long as, just basically as long as it's been around. So what they're saying here is sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner, and like my only friend is the city I live in, which is Los Angeles. So the narrator in this song, this story, is saying that Los Angeles is all they have, basically. It's the only place, the only person that cares about them. It's Los Angeles in this song is an entity itself. It's not just a setting, it's a character of the story. And you've got two characters, which is the narrator and Los Angeles. So it's its own entity. That's followed by "Lonely as I am, together we cry. I dive on her streets because she's my companion. I walk through her hills because she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses me windy. Will I never worry, now that is a lie." So, going on with that whole thesis of Los Angeles being a character itself, the narrator now refers to Los Angeles as a she, gendering it, giving it a identity of its own, creating it as its own character. So clearly the Red Hot Chili Peppers wanted this to be seen, that this was intentional, the whole having a character in Los Angeles. Now, it talks here about her, Los Angeles, being the only companion of the narrator. It says, "I walk through her hills because she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses me windy." So whoever is in this story, this inhabitant of Los Angeles, this person who's in love mentally, emotionally, who's just pouring all of themselves into this city, they are clearly not mentally stable, which says a lot about a lot of people in Los Angeles. There's a lot of people still who look at it and they see it as this escape, and it's just it's a false paradise in a way, and the person in this story is taking Los Angeles like a drug, to put it simply. So we have the next lines is, "I don't want to ever feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love, take me all away." And then that repeats the "I don't want to ever feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love, take me all away." So whatever happened, at some point in time, there was just this terrible thing that had to have happened to the narrator, and they're using Los Angeles as an anchor. They're using it to just pour all of themselves into it and basically just use it as it's their stability. They're relying on this person as mental stability. So Under the Bridge, it basically says that there's people in Los Angeles that rely on Los Angeles as all of their mental stability, and there's so many people who aren't mentally right there. It just doesn't it's not a healthy relationship. The people who are taking it like a drug, that says a lot about the city. So we have, after those lyrics, we have, "It's hard to believe that there's nobody out there. It's hard to believe that I'm all alone. At least I have her love, the city she loves me. As long as I am, together we cry." So what this is saying is the narrator of this story doesn't have anybody. And that there's a lot of people in not only Los Angeles, but the world that feel that way. And they're clearly going through a hard time. It's hard to believe that I'm all alone. At least I have her love, the city, she loves me. Lonely as I am, together we cry. So what that basically means is that as the narrator struggles, so does the city. So Under the Bridge was written about the vocalists of Red Hot Chili Peppers' drug addictions problems, but it also was made to double as this ballad, basically, exemplifying what the problems are in Los Angeles and how these people rely on it as a drug itself. So not only were they doing heroin, cocaine as the which was the problem, They were also just hooked on the city. And then it goes again to the I don't ever want to feel like I did that way. Take me to the place I love. Take me all away. And then repeat. It does that line again. So it's just this solidification of this horrible feeling that this person has that they're using the city of Los Angeles to hold on to. It's all that they have left. It's what they're holding on to, this toxic drug that as they cry together and they struggle together, they're killing each other basically. They're just as bad for each other as anything could be. So then we've got is where okay, so then we've got yeah yeah, oh no no, yeah yeah, love me I say. And then one time is where I drew some blood under the bridge. I could not get enough under the bridge downtown. Forgot about my love under the bridge downtown. I gave my life away. And then it eventually goes to where I stay. So this narrator, this person, has given all of themselves, all of their life to the city of Los Angeles. They have given themselves to this drug that they cannot escape, and that's how a lot of people feel about it. It's this toxic paradise that is surrounded by. Yes, it's beautiful, but it's the high crime, the drug problems. It's not a good place to live by any standard if you are not in that high class. And even those who are in the high class of that area, they struggle with horrible drug addiction. And that's what this song is saying, is it's just this inescapable false paradise. And that is what Los Angeles is to the Red Hot Chili Peppers in Under the Bridge.